And it's still busy in the Atlantic. I'll give you one piece of good news before we dive in here. Fiona is no more. So bye, Fiona. We're still dealing with these other areas, though. First is Gaston. This is our tropical storm right now, our named storm. And there's a chance that this becomes a hurricane, a great chance it becomes a hurricane by this afternoon. But what I want to discuss first is Invest 99L, and that's because that's the one with the better chance of impacting us here in Florida. Right now, still just a 70% chance of development over the next few days. Still a couple of factors that are keeping this from being our next named storm, which would be Hermine. One of those is there's no close center. Hurricane hunters did go out and investigate this area yesterday, still couldn't find it, but it looks like things becoming a touch more organized, so there's a chance that they send those planes out again today to investigate this further. Now, as we head into the next couple of days, we're really going to have to keep a close eye on this. It does look here in our tropical satellite, you can see it does start to become a little more organized just in the way it looks. But remember, there's still not that defined close center, and that's why we can't call this a named storm yet. But the track in which this will take really is going to affect whether or not we're concerned about it. Right now, bringing quite a bit of rain to the islands that it's passing on through. It'll affect Puerto Rico as we head into tonight, but if it continues to track the way it is, and right now that's north-northwest, as it moves into the Bahamas, there's a good chance this could intensify even more and then head our way. If it can stay just a little further south and head into Hispaniola, the mountainous areas will help to break this apart a little bit, and it's not going to be nearly as intense. So we're really keeping a close eye just on that little bit of a change, a little bit of a shift in the direction it heads. Now, the factors that it's running into right now, the factors it's facing is that dry air. It's taken a little while for this to develop because of the dry air, but it looks like it'll tackle that over the next couple of days. And models in general in pretty good agreement that it is going to track west-northwest, most of them taking them toward the Bahamas. And so as we get into this weekend and it is expected to arrive in the Bahamas, that's when we'll really have to hone in on this and keep a closer eye. But we want to let you know what's going on right now. Still not a named storm. We're not there yet, but we're slowly but surely getting there. As far as Gaston is concerned, it is steadily intensifying. Still classified as a tropical storm with wind speeds of 70 miles per hour. But as you can see, it doesn't have too much more work to do to become a hurricane. The good news about this is it stays in the wide open Atlantic, so not affecting us. So tropics are busy, right? Whew. But as for your forecast this morning, looking so much better. We're looking clear and quiet, just those spotty storms from the East Coast that are trying to track onto the East Coast here, but it's staying in the Atlantic for the most part, and that's keeping us dry. As far as temperatures go, it's warm. Upper 70s, low 80s. We'll heat up to the low 90s today. It'll be hot, it'll be humid, but our storm coverage does increase just a little bit today, back closer to normal, around 40 to 50%. Hopefully that'll cool us off more as we head into this evening. Development will start inland after about 2 o'clock and then track toward the coastline late afternoon.